Previously on the Whiskey Hunter.
I bet that's what I said in the review way back when. Butterscotch, right there. Silky smooth.
Tell me what you're drinking in your cup tonight.
Hey folks, welcome to the Whiskey Hunter. Happy almost St. Patrick's Day. I'm the the Whiskey Hunter. I got no pint glasses left, no proper glasses left in the house. My baby's been running around the house smashing them. So we packed everything away in boxes. Cheers at home, everybody. 5 random things you need to know about St. Patrick's Day. This St. Patrick's Day, the average person will consume 4.2 drinks. This St. Patrick's Day, approximately 13 million pints of Guinness will be consumed. This St. Patrick's Day, there'll be approximately 153% increase in the sale of spirits.
Show me the money.
This St. Patrick's Day, 80% of people will wear green. And finally, this St. Patrick's Day, there'll be a 70% increase in the consumption of cabbage. These are facts. Thinking about St. Patrick's Day always kind of makes me think about Guinness, which I'm using tonight to kind of wet my whistle as I review. Guinness and Jameson, which I kind of always have on hand. These two go great together. I just always think about those when I think about St. Patrick's Day. Guinness, Jameson. And I've been over to Ireland a few times, 3 times actually. Once I went with me mum, and the other couple times I was on tour with Trues. And we went to Dublin on the first trip, and we definitely drank a lot of Guinness and a lot of Jameson. That was kind of our meat and potatoes, or mine anyways. Interestingly, when we went to Cork on a different tour, a lot of the locals and bartenders and stuff told us that the more popular beer there was actually Murphy's Irish Stout, which we absolutely drank a lot of. And instead of Jameson, which is actually made in Cork, the more popular whiskey there, Irish whiskey, was Paddy, which was a great little whiskey, and we drank a lot of that too. And I bought a bottle, brought it home. Say that 5 times. Bought a bottle, brought it home. Bought a bottle, brought it home. Bought a bottle, as a gift to my brother-in-law, but I didn't bring myself one, which was a mistake. Unless I did bring one home and I drank it already and I don't remember. I don't think I... But anyways, my point, Cork is a hotspot for Irish whiskey. Like I said, Paddy's made there, Jameson is made there, all at the Middleton Distillery, Redbreast, Tullamore, Powers, Yellow Spot, Green Spot, all made at that one spot. So if you want to go, if you're really into Irish whiskeys, Cork is a great place to go. My point is, there's a couple of new kids on the block. Well, actually old kids that are new kids again. They're back. These 2 bottles I'm going to be reviewing tonight, drinking, talking about, brought to me by Noble Estates Wine and Spirits. Great company if you're interested in really great wines and really great spirits. Check them out, Noble Estates Wine and Spirits. First up, Kinahan's Single Malt Irish Whiskey from Dublin, Ireland. I'm gonna try this out. And next up, all the way from Northern Ireland, McConnell's Irish Whiskey. So 3 great looking bottles, great tasting bottles. 3, wow. 2 great looking bottles. We're gonna sample these. We might have some more Guinness. It's almost St. Patrick's Day. My babies are sleeping, my wife's sleeping. Let's go. First up, McConnell's Irish Whiskey. Cool little plaque thing on the bottle. You almost just want to pick it off, put it in your pocket. McConnell's, been around since 1776. Closed down in 1958, and now they are back pumping out whiskey, which they spell with a Y. Irish whiskey with a Y, no EY. I thought all Irish whiskey was spelled with an EY. If someone knows why this McConnell's is spelled with a Y, just a Y, please let me know in the comments below. So let's check out whiskey number 1, folks. Checking out the nose. Kind of reminds me of Jameson. Whoa, just even the look. I mean, the look of the color of the whiskey, the green. It's making me think about Jameson. Gotta get Jameson out of my head for tonight, anyways. Nice and like the whiskey almost looks orangey, and right off the hop, I was getting like a citrusy, orangey kind of vibe. It's like a light vanilla. I can't wait. I'm going in for a sip. Cheers at home, folks. That vanilla and orange. Ooh. Ooh, very nice. Very nice on the palate. Very smooth. Not too much of a spicy kick, which I don't mind. I mean, I don't mind a spicy kick, but I also don't mind that there's no spicy kick. But that vanilla orangey combination is very nice on the palate. Check out the finish. It's a little, maybe like a nice kind of an orangey spice on the finish, and a little bit of smokiness. Kind of reminds me of Jameson, to be honest. Just with a little bit more like of a citrusy, orangey kind of. Well, maybe it's completely different. It's got the citrus, it's got the orange, but it's also got the vanilla. It's really nice. It's really making me happy. Nice and light. That's why it's kind of up. That's why I'm getting happy. Nice and light. Can't go wrong. You can't go wrong with orange and vanilla. A little bit of smoke. Whew. Lovely. Let's move on. A pint of Guinness. You must wet the whistle, especially when it's close to St. Patrick's Day and you're drinking Irish whiskey. Instead of water, drink Guinness. Next up, Kinahan's single malt Irish whiskey. Already poured up. Also around since 1779. They also closed down. They're also reopened. Aged 10 years in bourbon barrels. Let's check this out. So, whoa. A way different nose on the Kinahan's than the McConnell's. Like a heavier, still got the vanilla like the McConnell's, but it's just that it's got a heavier, probably because I just said it's aged 10 years in bourbon barrels. I'm thinking about bourbon. Where the McConnell's is more citrus, orange, and light. The Kinahan's is more vanilla and like fruity, but like a darker fruit on the nose. Check out the palate. Lovely. Ooh. So way heavier, excuse me, on the palate. Got a little bit more oomph. Not oomph and like a spicy kind of oomph. It's just kind of deeper and heavier, almost like you wanna. The McConnell's is, it's lovely and nice and light. The Kinahan's is a bit thicker, almost like you wanna like take a bite out of it, like a sandwich. jump into it kind of. Check that out one more time. Check out the palate. Did I forget the cheers for the Kinahans? Cheers at home, folks. Ooh. And that vanilla on the nose. What a lovely nose on the Kinahans. The vanilla on the nose kind of turns honey-ish, like a honey sweetness in the palate. Oof. Oof. Let's check out the finish. I'm being very conscious of not doing that throat gargle thing when I, my wife told me I overextend too much on my sips, so I'm being very conscious. Oof, lovely, long finish. Interesting point here. The Kinahan's is double the price of the McConnell's. Like more than double, like double and a half. But McConnell's is great, but the Kinahan's has a little bit of that deepness to it that I kind of like, and that dark, like dark kind of mysterious, desserty quality almost. I know what it reminds me of now. The Kinahan's. It reminds me of. There's a place where I live in Ontario, Canada, a grocery chain called Farm Boy, and they have a chocolate pecan pie that occasionally I buy, and my wife does try some of it. She has like a little sliver, and I generally kind of eat the rest. I'm getting chocolate pecan pie from Farm Boy on the finish of this, and it is deadly. The chocolate nutty finish is a beautiful thing. Kinahan's, digging it. There was one thing that I read this week. Whiskey news for you folks. A company called Two Stacks is coming out with a product called Dram in a Can, and it's the world's first whiskey in a can. So a little mini can of whiskey, which is cool. The other thing I was thinking about was you can't do a half bake. You can't do that, folks. This bottle of Jameson, which is staring at me, and it's almost St. Patrick's Day. It's pretty much St. Patrick's Day. You know what? I'm not going to review this because I haven't officially reviewed any Jameson product. We're going to have a little sippy sip as a little salute. Sippy sip salute, as they call it. Of Jameson, because it reminded me of the McConnell's. Well, you know what? What I would do and what I would recommend doing, seeing how it's getting close to St. Patrick's Day, is a little sip for sap, tit for tat, with the JMO and the Gyno. So little sip of the beer first. And a little bit of sip of the Jameson. It does remind me a little bit of the McConnell's. This is more, less, the Jameson's more, where'd it go? The Jameson's more, less citrusy, more like almost floral, like more like grassy almost, because the bottle's all green. No, it's more grassy, more floral, where the McConnell's is more citrusy. Definitely getting some fruit, vanilla, some nice spice. You know the taste of Jameson. I would love to review a whole whack load of Jameson stuff. I'm on it. I'm on it. Folks, this has got to stop. I'm having my own little Irish party down here in the basement right now. I'm not going to pick a winner from the McConnell's versus Kinahan's because we're not doing a head-to-head. Because the McConnell's is nice and fresh and light. Vanilla and orange. Oof, beautiful. The Kinahan's is like the opposite. Dark, heavier, dark fruit. Darker vanilla. Darker spice. But both. Very nice, very different, great contrast. You should just drink both of them. That's my opinion. And happy St. Patrick's Day, folks. Cheers at home. I'm the Whiskey Hunter. I'm drinking beer all night. I don't know what's happening right now. I don't even know what my shirt says. Cheers. Folks, I am cut off. I gotta go. Happy, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Happy St. Patrick's Day. Two weeks till our 1 year anniversary, the Whiskey Hunter. Please like, subscribe, share, help me with ukulele. Folks, I'm tipsy, I gotta go. I'm the whiskey the Whiskey Hunter.